Welcome, Algebra 2 students, to the most boring class you'll have all day, probably. But hang in there. It's a Friday, and so the weekend is almost here. For you volleyball players, we've got an exciting tournament coming up, so hopefully that'll go well for you guys. But welcome to class today on this fantastic Friday the 19th. Let's jump right into this. First of all, you will have a quiz next week, and of course, I'll give you more details on that next week, okay? Moving on, please turn your homework in from yesterday. Now pause, make sure your name is on it. So everyone check, put your name up top, and then turn that in, okay? If you've already turned it in, then you're fine, okay? Moving on, incompletes, there are none, so that's good. Remember, guys, for the whole year, anytime we're having a test or a quiz, if you're in the room and there's a test or a quiz, you will take it no matter how many days you've been absent. So please, unless you've contacted me while you were absent, please, guys, don't get behind on your videos when you're absent. Don't do that, okay? That's really important to stay on top of your videos. Now today, we're going to take a quiz, and then we're going to take notes. No homework, so enjoy the homework-free weekend, but don't get used to it. And for those of you that really like math, that like to be challenged, be patient. We're going to pick up the pace. It's the first week. I'm just trying to let you guys settle in, okay? We're not going to have a lot of free time in my class, okay? So don't get used to it. Now, today's video is about solving linear equations. And I want to say a lot about this. First of all, this should be a review from Algebra 1. However, first of all, you've not had algebra for a couple years. And as your teacher, I try to approach every topic as if it's not review. In other words, I try to teach it like you've never had it before. Having said that, some of you will be bored and others will be challenged. In other words, some of you will be bored and some of you will be like, wow, I'm glad he's really teaching this slowly. I try to find the balance of going over stuff quickly that you should know, but not doing that to the point where I cater to the students who have been lazy in the past and not learned what they should have learned. And I'm not being mean, not slamming or being mean. I'm just saying there's a balance, you know. I don't want to cater to those who have been lazy and just reteach everything. But at the same time, I want to make sure I'm teaching it well and go slow enough that students can understand the math. Now, I teach math in an attempt to reach everyone in the classroom. So today, I'm going to be giving you 6 steps to solving linear equations. Now, some of you will like these steps and you'll use them. Others will not need them because you're so good at solving linear equations, you don't need steps, and that's fine. Use the procedure that you are the most successful with, okay? Except the cheating procedure, okay? Don't cheat. But any other procedure is fine. I would encourage you to get into the practice of showing a lot of work when you solve your linear equations, because I cannot give you partial credit on your quizzes or tests unless I can see your work. So always try to show your work, okay? There's the teaching video. Now, it's only 25 minutes long, so you probably saw it in the class. It took you 2 or 3 minutes to get your stuff out. This video is probably 5 minutes. That's 8 to 10 minutes. The quiz will probably take you 5 to 7 minutes. That's 17 plus 25 is 42. You probably have about 10 minutes left at the end of the class period, okay? Approximately. And don't disturb class again. We're going to pick up the pace, trust me, okay? But for right now, it's the first week. We're just settling in, okay? Now, as you can see from how long the video is, never mind, I just said that, okay? All right, getting old here. Let's see. Now, Brandon, I'm not upset at you. But I asked you to be the one that takes the folder at the end of the class period and give it to Josh every day. And he said no one's been doing that. Now, Brandon, if you don't want to do that, if your mind is on other things or maybe other people in the classroom, like a certain young lady. Just kidding. But you don't really, Brandon, seriously, you don't have to do it. But maybe you forgot, or maybe you don't want to. But if you do not want to be the person that gets the folder at the end of the class period and gives it to Josh every day, someone else in the classroom, let me know who will take care of that, and you can be the person that does that. Okay. And if no one wants to do it, and I mean this, I know you're not getting paid to do the job, so if no one wants to do that, let me know, and I can have Miss Carol pick it up and put it in my box, okay? Not a big deal to me. Okay, at this time, let's go over your quiz. So the quizzes are in the folder, and I didn't tell you guys this. If you already got out your quizzes, you're not in trouble, but in the future, wait until you get to this part of the video, then go to the folder and get out your quiz. Every quiz has a name on it, so find the one that has your name, and then once you have your quiz, go ahead and restart the video, okay? All right, here we go. Number 1 on the quiz. Write those numbers in descending order. Now, descending means start with the largest number and work your way down to the smallest number. Now listen to me. Look at the second fraction. The second fraction is 1/4, which is 0.25, okay? If you change 1/4 to a decimal because it helps you see where it goes on the number line, that's fine. But don't put 0.25 in your answer. Put 1/4, okay? So any fractions, you change to decimals, or any decimals, you change to fractions. That's fine if it helps you. But when you go to write your answer, make sure all of the numbers are in the exact same form that they were in the original problem, okay? Numbers 2 through 7, match those up with the correct property, okay? And then 8 and 9, solve those or evaluate. So number 8, you're going to make a substitution and then solve. And then number 9, just solve that. Don't forget to use your order of operations on those last 2 problems, okay? And that's it, guys. That's all for today. Please get to work on your quiz and your notes. Have a great weekend. Never hesitate to contact me if you have any questions at all.